Let me tell you two things that are fundamentally wrong with a message that says this is what you need to do in order to become for a believer. And really, in fact, in the midst of all the loss and the confusion that's going on across the world, I believe there's a great renewal going on in the church right now. The church, which has, perhaps especially in the West, got so dependent on our resources, on our programs, on our plans. Now we're in a season where all those plans have been swept aside, and we're learning to have to go back to the greatest resource the church has, seeing and hearing by the Spirit. And so for too long, the church we've got to rely and come to rely on natural wisdom. And the effect of that, of relying on natural wisdom, is that the predominant message in the church that we have ministered to believers, never mind unbelievers, has come to be, this is what you need to do in order to become. We've got so used to that message in the body of Christ that we can't even see any longer what's wrong with that message. Let me tell you two things that are fundamentally wrong with a message that says this is what you need to do in order to become for a believer. The first is that's not a Christ-centered message. That's a message about you and what you need to do. That's a message that points to you and therefore leaves your hope in you. This is what you need to do in order to become has a second fundamental problem. And that is that that's not what the Spirit says to the believer. He does not speak of what you could be if He speaks of who you are because Christ